Ochep, Black Power. As always, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors. As always, giving honor to my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, my father, my other family members and comrades that are in the ancestral realm as we speak today, who are providing this energy for us to break bread, have a verbal bread breaking cipher. And to all you out there, my YouTube supporters, and all you brothers and sisters out there, this is part of our Shaka, Sankofa, and the Street Law Soldiers documentary. Like I always tell you all, you know, I always break bread in the belly of the beast. In the belly of the beast with some of the most thoroughest and hardest and intelligent warriors that ever walked the planet right here in Washington, D.C. So, we're just gonna have a little cipher and break bread a little bit and talk about some things as far as dealing with this motherfucking cracker and the system of racism, white supremacy. So I got two brothers here that are, that are straight soldiers, that are out here, on the grind every day trying to be able to put bread and butter on the table to feed their family. They're not strung out on any drugs or anything. They just have to get their grind on in terms of, like all black men, we all are in survival mode. So I'll let y'all, I'll let these brothers share some things with y'all. Make sure make sure the camera sees you. Go ahead, Ernie.
Yeah, look.
Go ahead.
Love his brother. Love him. His life has been turned around and he's on the right path. I've been through the struggle a long time. I grew up in Washington, D.C. all my life. I've seen these turnarounds over 6 or 7 times. But it's gonna get better for us. I just need to have brothers like
Shaka
that just finished telling you about the struggle. We have to stop hurting each other. We have to get together and start making things better for us. Because if we don't do it together as a nation, we lost. We gotta stop hurting each other and start being educated. Get our kids in the right perspective and make them go to school and get educated by the right people so they can grow up and be, how can I put it, be successful in society. So all I want to tell you is, man, let's get together and stop all this crazy stuff we're doing to each other. I ain't been perfect, but God knows that I want to go the right path. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
My name is Brother Ernie, and I want to bring to the table some of the things that we do to one another and how we, even with the rap industry, how they talk about the sisters, they call them bitches and niggas. They use us out, and then we buy their music. Our kids get stagnated on the love of the music and the beat and the rhythm because we're soul people on earth, and that rhythm makes us move. It does a lot to us that a lot of us don't know how damaging sometimes or helpful. But if you go back to the day of Marvin Gaye, the Whispers, Patti LaBelle, and also Gladys Knight, and I'm definitely not gonna leave this gentleman out. One of the OJs, Eddie LaVerte's father, and you listen to the rhythm and the soul in it that they had in them, and the lessons they pass on through their music. We should be a much wiser race, a more better race, a more loving race, and a more caring race.
Now, let me ask you this, Brother Ernie. What will it take in terms of dealing with white supremacy? As you can look around and see, we are in some of the most deplorable conditions and situations. We're surrounded in the projects, which is nothing but a gated penitentiary where people are locked in, some for life, babies having babies, the AIDS epidemic. What do we need? What do we need to do as a
Community?
not even as a community, because we're not a community. This is just a situation. This is just a neighborhood because this is a hood. But what can we do to combat white supremacy?
I think we need to, first of all, even though the government gives us assistance, we need to get up if we can get up, and we need to strive to better our conditions and not allow ourselves to become lazy or susceptible to what's given. And because we're already strong, and the worst things we do to ourselves is if we become lazy.
Right. Hey, wait a minute. I'm talking to a sister. I'm talking to a sister now, who her brother, right? Didn't you have a brother in the '60s?
No, I mean my brother's dead.
From none of them died in the riots or nothing like that. Oh, okay. This was a. Yeah, she looks like a sister that you know, lost a brother during the MLK riots.
Oh no.
Nah, but it's not her.
During
though.
that time, my brothers was in the army fighting
Fighting the Vietcong, wasn't it?
Go home.
You too. Always. What's the word for today?
Thank that you still here.
There you go.
See the day.
That's right.
And we need to thank and appreciate God, because no matter what name you want to call him, you know, he blessed us all to be here and appreciate life more. It's a lovely thing, you know. When we wake up, you should wake up happy, no matter what.
Even though, you know, our brothers and sisters are dying, we're dealing with police terrorism, the police riding around, murdering our brothers and sisters on a daily and consistent basis. I understand the point of view saying you have to be thankful, like the sister was saying, being thankful. But what do you tell these brothers and these mothers, man, that have lost, you know, children as a result of police terrorism? Because this cracker rides around every day, and his job is to annihilate the black youth. You know, that's why a lot of these black youths don't like to come on camera, because of the fact that, you know, some of them, because of image, they just trying to play like they're important, but some of them really don't, because of the fact that they may be targeted. You know, they may be targeted for, you know, targeted for extermination, you know. And a lot of these young brothers down here, you know, a lot of them don't think that the black youth don't have good intentions. They all want to find the things in life, you know, because Ernie had, you know, Brother Ernie has a son who has, how old is your son? 13. And he's already witnessed, you know, a murder of his peers right in this neighborhood here, you know, and I've watched him, you know, have to suck it up emotionally and mentally like a grown man, due to the fact that, you know, white supremacy does not care, because, you know, even though he's 13, they don't care. That's the age that they want, where they can break him. And it's the same thing as in slavery. The purpose of breaking these brothers, because gentrification, a lot of our brothers, with the exception of Brother Ernie and a few others who have been fortunate enough to be able to keep up with the pace of gentrification, a lot of our brothers and sisters are unable, because the pace that is moving, they're building, they're tearing down all memories,
taking away.
And they're reconstructing a total new regime in terms of the way the city is laid out. And it's a very, very disheartening situation, you know. But in closing, I'm gonna let Brother Ernie, you know, finish out what he started and give us some solutions.
I want to bring up the boys' clubs. When I was a kid, we had the boys' club, and the police, they were coaching us. Now today, all these things been taken out of the city. I don't know whether it's a design or however it is, but the kids don't really have nowhere to participate in sports like we did. You know, so it's like school and home. Or a pair of Jordans, what they love so much, or caught up with their friends got and what they don't have. When we came up, things were more family bonded, and regardless of the kids being young, we have smart, we are intelligent people. We're not ignorant, you know, and we shouldn't live as such. You know, I want to say one more thing before I leave. In the midst of these rappers, they keep on singing about somebody want what they got. Don't nobody want what you got. Don't nobody killing them. Some of us were raised better than that. Don't nobody need what you got. And ain't nobody caught up on no car or no jewelry. Man, you need to learn how to really love and be loved. That's why a lot of y'all, you know, y'all in the positions and conditions you in. Regardless of if you got money, you not happy. You mad. You sick in your head. You keep on talking about poor people, or because you got more than somebody. Nobody caring about what you got. Do you have any love in you, or any stand-upism in you to stand up for your own kind? You know, don't worry about what nobody ain't do for you and how you was done. Be a man. That's what God born you as. Be a man. I'm gonna turn it back over to Brother Shaka, and I'm gonna leave you with that. And I hope I ain't touching no feelings, but if I did, hey, so be it. Because I've been a man. How my mother raised me, I've been a man about what I do. I don't want nothing no other man got. So, you know, to clarify that, and I've been born and raised in Washington, D.C. You know, I love my city. For those who don't like us, why are you here? You know, I've been here when it was all blacks, when it was Chocolate City. You know, but you come here, frown your faces, and be told that we are these kind of people. But for some reason, you here. But, you know, much love, man. I'm out.
Yeah, and in closing, you know, as y'all heard Brother Ernie drop some jewels, you know, he really dropped some gems on y'all. You know, the system of racism, white supremacy, as you can see, sometimes when we're in front of the cameras and when we're asked about that, we can get so caught up and tongue-tied based on the fact that it's so much that white supremacy does to us. You know, and it consolidates the eruption of the psyche. You know, where it's just so much we get overwhelmed. So it's not a certain way to do any documentaries. There's no certain way to do anything. It's just, you know, these brothers were just speaking from their hearts and their minds, and I hope you appreciate it. And Hotep, Black Power.